Sound of a car driving on a gravel road, happy family chatter in the background, upbeat, cheerful. We finally did it. Traded the city smog for fresh country air. 1 week before Thanksgiving, we pulled up to our new home, a sprawling 2-story farmhouse, complete with a big red barn and acres of golden fields. It was a picture-perfect dream. My wife, Sarah, was already planning where to put the Christmas tree, and our 2 kids, Lily and Sam, were racing to claim their rooms. The realtor had mentioned the previous family left in a hurry, something about a family emergency. We just figured we got a good deal. We were so wrong. Sound of wind howling softly, a distant creak. The first few days were idyllic. We unpacked, we explored, we laughed. But then the little thing started. A door slamming shut on a windless day, the faint sound of whispers like a bad radio signal, just on the edge of hearing. Sam started complaining about his closet. He said a man with no eyes would watch him from the crack in the door at night. We told him it was just a bad dream, a new house, new shadows. Music shifts, becomes more tense and ominous. Then came the second presence. Lily, who was usually so brave, started refusing to go into the basement. She said a woman was always crying down there, a woman with long, stringy hair that covered her face. She said the woman would scratch at the stone walls, her nails making a sound like rats in the walls. We started hearing it too. A faint, rhythmic scratching, coming from below the floorboards. Sound of a child's laughter, but distorted and unsettling. The third one was the worst. It attached itself to Sarah. She'd be humming in the kitchen and suddenly a child's giggle would echo from the empty hallway. We didn't have a third child. One night I woke up to Sarah standing by the window staring out at the barn. She was rocking back and forth, humming a lullaby I'd never heard. When I called her name, she turned and for a split second I swear her eyes were solid black. She just smiled and said, "He's lonely. The boy in the barn wants to play." Music swells, sound of a deep guttural growl. That's when I knew we had to get out. The fourth demon, it wasn't in the house. It was the house. I felt it the moment I made the decision to leave. A cold, heavy pressure settled over everything. The temperature dropped 20 degrees. The whispers weren't whispers anymore. They were a chorus of growls coming from every corner. The realtor's words echoed in my head. Left in a hurry. They didn't leave because of an emergency. They were running. I grabbed the kids, screaming for Sarah to get in the car. But she just stood in the doorway, that vacant smile on her face. "You can't leave," she said, her voice a horrifying blend of her own and something ancient and deep. "Dinner is almost ready. We're having guests for Thanksgiving." Behind her in the darkened house I saw them. The man with no eyes in the upstairs window. The scratching woman crawling up the basement stairs. The laughing boy peeking from behind my wife's legs. And all around us the house itself seemed to breathe. A hungry, malevolent entity. They weren't just haunting the house. They were the welcome committee. And they were starving. We were never meant to be the new owners. We were the main course. Happy Thanksgiving.
I hope you enjoyed. Can you please hit like and subscribe?